Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If I don't often remember to say welcome, or well, I do say good morning, but if you're new here, welcome in. Um, as Mary says, welcome to my desk. Uh, where are we at this morning? I don't know. My brain is already not functioning. This is what we're doing today. Onomato is the name of the pattern. The artwork looks like that, and the step out is simple. All we need to do is make some parallel. Can I get this bigger? No, 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 wrong way. Hello. It moved. Where did it go? No. What did I do? Ay, ay, ay. Phones. Okay. Back into my files. Back into Inktober Tangles. Back into Onomato. Tangle of the week. Will it let me zoom? Well, I guess I can do it if I don't turn my phone. Okay, so parallel lines. A set of parallel lines. Inside there, we do circles. Then we do dark circles. Oh, no, no, no. It's missing something. Ha, 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 ha. Inside these parallel lines, we do tiny circles. And then we do dark circles there. So it looks like that. And then we shade, and there's the artwork. Got it? Tiny circles, bigger circles, black circles. And we can do them just one, or you can do a bunch of them together, which is probably what I'm going to do, because we'll just try that. Alrighty. Stand. There we go. Can't get my phone to stay. Put a little piece of putty there. Why aren't you standing up today? I don't usually have this troubles with this. Stop it. That's because I want to do it sideways instead of vertical. No, I don't want to download the image. Hello. All right, fine. I'll stand it up this way. I am just having a day already this morning, aren't I? Just do that. It's fine. Okay, turn on my light so you guys can see something and so my camera can focus, because it can't focus when there's not enough light. Look at that. It's focusing much better. Did I only get one piece of paper? No, I got two. Felt funky. Let's make ourselves a border. Nice and kind of straight. Does it have to be straight? No, not really. And then I'm going to do maybe something like this. Something like that, maybe. Do I want a little bit of a wiggle woggle to it? Perhaps. Perhaps a little wiggle woggle, but I'm going to do some radiating lines. Let's do just testing that pen to see if it's working. I do think I want a nice chunky border. Let's do make corners. And then I'm going to do kind of some Morse code like border bits. Dots and dashes. Dots and dashes all around the edge for like a border. And then I think I want to do this thick one here. Like that. And then I think on either side of that, I want to do this. Like that. Something like that. And then I want to erase any pencil marks I've got. And before I do anything, I think I'm going to give myself an idea of about what size circle fits in these spots, because those are pretty big. Okay. Much easier to draw with pen if I kind of have an idea of what size I want each of these to be. It's a bit chilly this morning. We finally hit that fall weather. Told my friends the other day, the definition of fall weather in Southern California is that time of year when it's chilly enough to take a sweater to work in the morning. And then the afternoon warms up. And then you go home. And then the next morning you need your sweater. But you realize you've left your sweater at work because yesterday you got warm. That's how my week has been this week. It happens every single fall when at least the first day of fall happens every time, because I'm not used to taking my sweater back and forth to work. And yeah, that's what happens. Every single time. Notice I'm starting on my line because that way I can disguise my starting and stopping spot pretty well. I'm trying to do it as round as possible. They're not 100% round. It's okay. Ooh, that one got really not round. Sadite. She will live. Just putting them out here. Little round or roundish orbs. Working on packing for our next cruise. Never been, I don't think I've ever been. No, I've never been on an October cruise. So the ship's supposed to be all decorated for Halloween. We will see. Am I bringing a costume? No, I am not. Not a costume type of person. I never have been. Even when I was little, was never my thing. Dress up wasn't my thing. Now, my niece and nephew and her kids, they love Halloween. Costume and cosplay and dressing up, even when it's not Halloween, is their thing. They love it. But it's never been my thing. Okay, so now we want to make little black ones here. And you just leave a spot open for a little highlight. And if you don't remember to leave a spot open, you can just come back through with your white pen, which I'll probably do anyways because I think it needs more of a highlight than the pink background. I haven't done my little ones down those edges yet, which makes me going out of order, but that's okay. As long as you get all the steps in. Doesn't matter if you're drawing it in order or not, does it? Not really. I think I'm gonna put that and this. There. My husband dug up a couple of plumeria trees from the backyard because he got some new colors that have finally grown enough that he wants them permanent in the ground. And because he wants a variety of colors against our back wall. So he's pulled out a couple of them, and they are big. They don't look that big when they're up on the embankment next to the retaining wall, but they are really big. So he won't be able to use my little truck to take them to church. He's going to take them to church. If nobody wants to take one home, then he will just plant them at church. But he might have a couple of takers. We'll see. But otherwise, he's just going to plant them at church. But they're beautiful. Okay, this is cool. I like this. I'm going to use my little pen and do the little orbs in here. Does this draw? Still not drawing on this paper. It's drawing on on my regular, like, notebook paper that I tried. It just doesn't want to draw on there. Not too sure why that doesn't want to draw. Let's try this one. Switch pens. That one works. Just a whole big bunch of circles. If you want to fast forward through the circle bit to the shading bit, feel free to do so. You won't hurt my feelings. Yep, that's what it is. I have made a whole bunch of stickers for the back of my artwork. I'm going to, they look like, I think they look like this. Do I have some here? Yeah. They look like this. And I'm going to just leave bits and pieces of art around the ship when we go. We're having a pretty good sized group coming. Got 70 people. That's a pretty good sized group for the reunion cruise. It's the Carnival Panorama. And those who were on the original inaugural cruise, they do a reunion cruise once a year. And because the original inaugural was actually in December, the reunion cruise is usually in December, and we can't go because I cannot get time off in December. I'm already having an issue trying to get time off in October, but there's no way I can get time off in December. December is our busy season. You don't call off, you don't take time off unless it's absolutely imperative. Yeah. So we've not been on a reunion cruise. But this is the 4th year reunion cruise, and because the ship is taking an unusual itinerary and it's adding a port. It's doing 8 days instead of 7, and it's adding a port that we've never been to before. Our illustrious leader said, "This is what we're doing for the reunion cruise," and so we could go, which is awesome. There is all sorts of fun stuff going to happen. Okay. Perfect. Now we can shade and highlight and all of that sort of thing. I think I want let me look at the sample again. Oh, I do not need the camera, you stupid phone. Unlock. Come on. This phone is getting really bad. Close the camera. Close that. Close that. Too many things open. They actually do a bit of a dark swoop on this corner. That helps give that dimension. And then we're going to go ahead and shade. I'm going to shade on this side. Which I guess I could have put the shading down first before I put my little smiley face. Big blendy. Big old blendy. Yeah, it should be a beautiful day though, even though it's starting out. What time is it? It's 9:30 and it's still only like about 65 out, 67 maybe. Should get into the mid 70s. Should be a beautiful day. Sun is out, which is a good thing. And do I worry about weather when we go cruising? No, actually I don't. I know it's going to be chilly out on the high seas. We are past tropical, I don't want to say hurricane season because we don't, except for that one hurricane that we got, we don't get hurricanes over here. Monsoon. It's past monsoon season in western Mexico where we visit. So it shouldn't be as humid as it is during the summer. Summer is just like completely monsoon season. It's awful. The best, we asked a tour guide once when is the best time to come visit Mexico? When's the best weather? And they said the fall or the spring. Winter is really cold. Summer is blistering hot and humid. So much better to go in the fall. I'm going to use pencil. Something like that. And maybe get the actual white highlights here. That's not sharp enough. Let's use the gel pen. That'll work. Get some of those highlights back that I lost when I accidentally got a little carried away with my coloring in. Then you can decide if you want I want them those to be speckly. So I'm just going to put a little dot of highlight on each of those little bubbles. Little mini bubbles. You guys, we are getting closer to our 30,000 subscriber mark. I want to thank you guys for subscribing. If you done that recently, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are an OG subscriber, I want to particularly thank you guys. But I also know that and this is average for YouTube in general. So, it's not just you guys, but about half of the people who watch a channel regularly don't subscribe. And I get it. I have some people that I watch fairly regularly that I haven't subscribed to because I don't know. Just don't know. But I understand. But it would be awesome if you could subscribe. We are working toward that 30,000 subscribers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, when I get to 30,000 subscribers, 30 people will win a minimum of one piece of my art. I may have enough by the time we get there for everybody to win two. I don't know. But I'm going to give some away on the cruise. I'm going to give some away. I'm participating in the in the abandoned art project for 2023, which is going to be on Black Friday to gift art for the holiday season. Get that season started by giving away stuff and being thankful that we're in a position that we can give away stuff. Yeah, so there's Onomato. I like how it came out. Very pretty. I've never I don't think I've ever done it like this with the all in one. I've usually just done it as a ribbon. So I like the way this turned out. All right, you guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. We are quickly zooming in on the end of the October prompts. Next one is called Camus, Camus. And then there's Trixie's, and then we'll be done. So you guys have a blessed day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.